Welcome, warriors of purpose, architects of destiny. Today, I stand before you not to whisper comfort, but to ignite a fire that burns within, a fire that only you can fuel. Most people spend their lives chasing shadows, approval, acceptance, the fleeting nods of others. But I'm here to tell you, the moment you turn your gaze inward, everything shifts. You stop begging for validation and start forging inner power. Your mind sharpens like a blade, your peace deepens like an ocean, and your clarity becomes a beacon that nothing can dim. This, my friends, is how legends are born, how leaders rise, how the unshakable are built. Picture this. Most live as passengers, tossed by the waves of distraction, bent by opinions, steered by the noise of a chaotic world. They hand over the wheel of their lives to circumstance, waiting for applause, direction, or luck. But there's a rarer breed, those who dare to focus inward, to seize the lens of their thoughts, beliefs, and actions. These are the sculptors of destiny. When you redirect your attention to yourself, a miracle unfolds. You see beyond the mask you wear to fit in, beyond the illusions built to please others. You face the raw, unfiltered truth, the potential roaring to be unleashed. You spot your patterns, how you handle pressure, how you speak to yourself, how you cradle or crush your dreams. And in that vision, you gain what few possess, clarity. Clarity births control, and control lays the first brick of power. When you master your thoughts, your responses, your energy, you become immune to chaos. You stop soaking up others' anxiety. Stop reacting to every spark tossed your way. You move with purpose, guided by a force stronger than impulse. The Bible thunders with wisdom in Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the springs of life. Your heart, your inner world, is the fountain of all you are. If it's muddled, your life turns chaotic. If your mind scatters, your results follow. But guard it, focus it, and your outer world blooms with order, power, and peace. Think of Florence Nightingale, born to privilege, expected to sip tea and fade into the shadows. Society demanded silence, but she listened inward. A divine call to serve roared within her. That focus gave her courage to storm war hospitals, defy red tape, and revolutionize medicine. Had she bowed to the world's noise, we'd have lost a legacy of healing. But she turned inward, and the world was transformed. Now it's your turn. Your destiny isn't out there, waiting for a map. It's within, begging to be unlocked. The strongest souls you admire didn't stumble into greatness by luck or applause. They looked inside, saw what needed to grow, what needed to die, and built silently, fiercely, consistently. So start now. Where does your attention drift? Are you watching others, reacting endlessly, or shaping yourself daily? The world doesn't need another pleaser. It needs you, clear, focused, powerful. Focusing on yourself isn't selfish. It's strategic. If your foundation crumbles, the whole structure falls. The world may call you self-centered for stepping away to rebuild. Let them. What they label selfish is sacred. A neglected inner world offers nothing to the outer one. We live in a culture obsessed with the grind where burnout's a badge of honor. But hear this, you can't pour from an empty cup. When drained, you limp through survival, not vision. Fear drives you, not faith. But nourish yourself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and you overflow. Your relationships deepen, your influence swells, your energy turns magnetic, all because your focus is unshakable. Philippians 4:13 roars, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That strength isn't a sudden gift. It's steel forged in fire, built through challenge, repetition, intention. You don't wait to feel strong. You make it with consistent choices. Train your mind, condition your responses, defy distraction. That's your weapon. Look at George Washington Carver, born into slavery, barred from education, yet he rose as a scientific titan, a force in agriculture. The world didn't pave his path. He did. He poured energy into knowledge creation, not complaints. Because he focused on growth, the world had to notice. You face the same choice daily. Scatter your energy, trying to be all for all, or channel it inward, fortifying the force that changes everything. Training your body builds discipline, not just muscle. Reading expands your world, not just facts. Saying no to drains says yes to growth. Focus isn't selfish, it's stewardship of your potential. This path isn't easy. Distractions scream, doubters mock, guilt creeps, but greatness demands separation before elevation. You can't rise tangled in everything. Strategic focus needs boundaries. Boundaries birth strength. Your life's a field. Sow seeds of distraction. Reap chaos. Sow seeds of destiny. Reap power. Plant wisely. Guard your ground. Water your mind with intention. Stop fixing the world. Build what's within, and you'll be unstoppable. Focus isn't a limit. It's the key to multiplication. Imagine a storm. Winds howl, rain lashes. You can't hush the thunder, but you can build a ship to sail through. That ship is your mind, crafted from focus, discipline, clarity. You can't tame the chaos outside, but you can conquer what's within. Romans 12:2 commands, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The world yells, react, retaliate, roar back. but transformation demands renewal daily, intentionally, persistently. You don't drift into clarity, you focus into it. Harriet Tubman lived this. She didn't wait for permission or applause. She trusted divine whispers over public noise, mastered her fear, her focus, her faith. In solitude, she trained her spirit, then led others to freedom through danger. You're not fighting the world, you're battling inner noise, self-doubt, fear of rejection, addiction to praise. Break those chains. Distraction begs you to scroll, not study. Doubt screams quit before you start. Validation shrinks your voice. But focus whispers, go inward! Silence the outer chaos, strengthen your core, and watch how you move. You walk into rooms, shifting the air, not with noise, but with presence, not chasing peace, but bringing it. That's focus. Dominion over your mind, power through alignment. Stop exhausting yourself on what's not yours to fix. Criticism, comparison, chaos. Reinvest in mastery. Learn your patterns. Study your thoughts. Rewrite your beliefs. The higher you isn't out there. It's inside, waiting to be disciplined, directed, deployed. Your mind's the ship. Focus is the compass. Every disciplined choice, waking at 5 a.m., choosing salad over sugar, studying while others sleep, casts a vote for your future. Discipline isn't punishment, it's your passport. The world won't see your structure at first, but you will. Comfort seduces. Rest now, skip today. But comfort's price is tomorrow's regret. Build with intention. Your future self is counting on you. Matthew 7:24 paints the wise man building on rock. Storms raged, winds beat, yet his house stood, its foundation unyielding. That's what focus crafts. A mind anchored in conviction, a life storm-proof. Booker T. Washington, born enslaved, walked miles for education, scrubbed floors to learn, taught when told he couldn't. He didn't wait for the world to shift. He built strength in silence, brick by brick, sweat by sweat. You don't need perfect conditions, just consistency. Strength isn't forged in ease, but in fire. In reps when no one watches, nights you stay disciplined while others indulge. Don't crave applause. Your foundation's underground, roots hidden. When storms hit, you'll stand, not because you're lucky, but because you're built. Silence isn't empty. It's alive with answers. The world fears it, fleeing doubts and unlived dreams. But brave the stillness, and clarity roars. The strongest minds aren't born in chaos. They're forged in solitude. Isaiah 30:15 promises, in quietness and trust shall be your strength. Not in speed, not in noise, in quiet. Face yourself. Fears rise, insecurities echo, but so do dreams, values, purpose. Silence is your mirror. Dare to look. Nikola Tesla built worlds in mental silence, his solitude a portal to genius. You don't need to invent, just be brave. Turn off noise, sit with your mind, listen with faith. Society glorifies busyness, but you weren't born to survive. You were born to create, to lead. Retreat before you advance, listen before you speak, know yourself before you guide. Make stillness a ritual. 5 minutes to shift your path. Ask, what am I avoiding? What am I chasing? Who am I becoming? You don't need the world's opinion, just your awareness. The stronger you bond with yourself, the less you need from others. Stop begging for validation. Become complete in silence. That's freedom where power multiplies. A fractured focus scatters life. Tasks linger, dreams fade, energy drains. But aim it at growth, mastery, one pursuit, and momentum surges. Like a river carving a canyon, consistency transforms. The average dabble, starting, quitting, scattering potential. Power lies in completion, not curiosity, but commitment. James 1:8 warns, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Focus brings order, builds strength. Pick one goal, chase it fiercely, and the universe responds. Doors open, resources flow, people notice. Not luck, clarity. Thomas Edison didn't flip between fancies. He obsessed over innovation, failed thousands of times, but lit the world. That impact's for the focused. What's your one thing, the pursuit that ignites your soul? Write it down. Cut distractions. Say no to noise. Invest in your mission. Every action echoing your aim. Doubt will whisper, but return to your choice. You're building this, finishing this. From chaos to clarity, clarity to power, the soil where results bloom. Lock in, stay steady, watch the world move for you. Protect your focus like a fortress, not with anger, but discipline, clarity, standards. Your attention's your currency. Don't let everyone spend it. The world hurls demands, messages, arguments, distractions, but you don't owe your energy to all. You're building something sacred. Mindset, future destiny. Every distraction yanks a brick from your foundation. Nehemiah 6:3 thunders, I am doing a great work, so I cannot come down. That's your shield. Building your Jerusalem, maybe healing, a dream, or reliability. Don't lower your energy to match chaos. Stay at your post. Lay your bricks. Not every battle's yours. Not every opinion needs a reply. Not every invite deserves a yes. Filter your focus. Does this align with my mission? If not, walk away. Silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Guard your peace like treasure. Every no to drains is a yes to growth. Boundaries, drawn in love, sharpen focus, expand time, multiply strength. Think of focus as fuel. Don't waste it on dead-end roads. Highly focused souls don't stumble into peace. They schedule it. Guard growth's environment. Build your fortress. Quiet mornings. Deep work. No interruptions. Protect it, and your energy returns. Mind clears. Pace quickens. Results soar. You're doing a great work. Don't come down. Focus demands brutal honesty. No sugarcoating, no blame, just truth. Growth starts when you step to the mirror and say, "This is on me." John 8:32 declares, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Know it first. See the laziness you blamed on fatigue, the bitterness pinned on betrayal, the mediocrity tied to circumstance. Truth stings, scraps illusions, but it builds. Andrew Carnegie arrived with nothing, no connections, yet became steel's king. He didn't hide from truth. He launched from it. Ask, what excuses linger? Where do I lie to myself? What have I outsourced to blame? These sting, but awaken. Behind every excuse, power waits. Call it out, claim it back. Radical responsibility isn't shame, it's sovereignty. Your life's your canvas, strokes messy, colors bleeding, but you wield the brush. Truth makes it malleable. Mold your mind, refine habits, shape days. Stop pretending, start becoming. Truth stings, cleanses, frees. No one's coming to save you, not boss, partner, or government. That's no tragedy, it's a gift. Stop waiting for knocks, validation, or rescue. You're the answer, the plan, the breakthrough. Psalm 121, Psalms 1-2 cries, "I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord." Faith meets you in motion, empowers your effort. Madam C.J. Walker, orphaned, widowed, a laundress at Wire 50 a week, saw a need, hair care for black women, and built an empire. She didn't wait. She kicked doors down. Stop outsourcing destiny. Your mindset, energy, effort. The perfect moment's a myth, now is real. Stop stalling for the right time, partner economy. When you move, you magnetize resources, people, progress. No one owes your future. You do. Lay bricks, take steps, build dreams. Help meets you on the path because you moved.
You're not behind, you're becoming. Comparison steals peace. Eyes on others' blooms, not their grind. Ecclesiastes 3:1 sings, "To everything there is a season. Your breakthrough's brewing. Fruit doesn't sprout overnight. Growth marinates in silence, discipline, persistence. Setbacks teach, detours refine, failures root you deep. Stop jumping timelines, water your vision, shield it from doubt. Day by day you rise, inch by inch you bloom. You're not late, you're unfolding in divine timing. Stay focused, trust the process, and blossom."
Strength ignites when you stop waiting. Start moving. Perfection's a myth, waiting a trap. Winners don't feel ready. They act. They don't wait for clarity. They forge it. Proverbs 13:4 booms. "The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied." Craving rots without action. Diligence reaps. Train your responses. Move without energy. Commit without options. Wake on time. Show up uninspired. Lead like a general. Elizabeth Blackwell, mocked, rejected, became America's first female doctor. She didn't wait for approval. Her mission trumped mood. Movement fuels. Waiting drains. Command yourself. Strength comes when discipline drowns doubt. Begin. Set standards that scorn shortcuts. Mediocrity creeps when you bend for comfort. Your mind's strength ties to the line you hold. Compromise, not failure, kills excellence. Colossians 3:23 orders, "Work heartily as for the Lord." Show up fully, not for praise, but purpose. Sojourner Truth, enslaved, uneducated, spoke truth in courts, churches. Her standards didn't bend. She rose, changing generations. Set a bar that scares comfort, demands your best in secret. Hold the line. When others slack, stay sharp. When they drift, stay rooted. Excellence isn't public. It's built in secret, brick by brick. Self-focus peaks when you speak like a leader. Your life rises or falls on your inner voice. Victim words, "I can't, I fail." Build cages. Mark 11:23 roars, "Say to this mountain, be lifted up, and it will be done." Faith speaks. Command your morning. "This is who I am, where I'm going." Ida B. Wells spoke truth to herself, then moved mountains, investigating, writing, blazing. Are your words caging or freeing? Speak as the leader you're becoming. Firm, kind, visionary. Declare excellence, boldness, integrity. Your voice steers focus, amplifies belief, echoes destiny. Lead with words that lift. Become the champion you were born to be. Focus means forgiving yourself. Wisdom, not weakness. Shame halts. Regret replays. Guilt binds. You're not your past. You're your next step. 1 John 1:9 promises, "If we confess, he forgives." Grace empowers, releases. Clara Barton forgot wrongs, not to erase, but to focus. Stop trophy hunting mistakes. You're not your worst moment. Learn, apologize, release. Growth dies in guilt, thrives in release. Drop baggage, speak grace, lead with mercy. Shame whispers, but roar back, "That's not me anymore." Free your mind. Walk into your future. A focused mind builds vision, not begs for clarity. Without it, you drift chasing noise. Vision aligns energy, habits, time. Habakkuk 2.2 commands, write the vision, make it plain so he may run. Clarity's a choice. Ask, what do I create? Who do I become? Define it, paint it, read it daily. Mary McLeod Bethune, with $1.50, saw a school for black girls, built a university. Vision gave form. Her mind chased it. Write yours. Live it. Let it steer. Clarity isn't waited for. It's crafted. Run towards something real, something great. Detach from outcomes. Peace isn't in control, but preparation. You can't tame storms, but build ships. Matthew 6:34 warns, do not worry about tomorrow. Master today. Habits, mindset, effort. Helen Keller, deaf, blind, didn't predict. She trained, wrote, shattered limits. Let go of when, prepare with excellence, stay grounded, anchor in tasks, let work silence worry. Detach from results, attach to process, peace replaces panic, strength swaps stress. Master the helm, let results chase you.
Discipline grows in order. Chaos outside breeds chaos within. Clear your desk, clear your mind. 1 Corinthians 14:40 urges, let all things be done decently and in order. Declutter, rank priorities, schedule excellence. Wilma Rudolph, polio-stricken, trained with structure, became the fastest woman. Order readies you. Calm, confident. Build a space where discipline breathes, goals shine. When your world mirrors intention, your mind turns lethal with purpose.
Rituals rewire identity. You're not intentions, but repetition. Habits weave who you are. Galatians 6:7 declares, a man reaps what he sows. Sow effort, reap strength. Juliet Gordon Low built the Girl Scouts through rituals of learning, service, win mornings, read deeply, reflect honestly. Tie identity to rituals, your rope to reality. Consistency, not perfection, forges you. Plant, pull, become the dream waiter. Inward focus cuts need for approval. Stop dimming your light. Transform the room. Galatians 1:10 warns against pleasing men over purpose. Frida Kahlo painted truth, unbowed by critics. Know your value. Affirm your worth. Stand firm. Don't shrink. Filter feedback through identity. Your energy speaks. Carry it like truth. Walk it like power. The world doesn't give confidence. It confirms yours. Focus isn't a phase. It's a lifestyle. Drift hides as rest, but discipline guards purpose. Hebrews 12:11 promises discipline yields peace, righteousness. The Wright brothers earned wings through trials. Focus. Discipline's your method. Daily. Intentional. Set alarms with purpose. Attack tasks like they matter. Success asks who lasted, not who sprinted. Keep eyes on mission. Fatigue at bay. Standards high. You weren't made to drift. Drive. Focus. Build. Repeat. Your future's waiting. So, warriors, this is your charge. Turn inward. Guard your heart. Forge your ship. Silence noise, plant seeds, build brick by brick. Speak power, forgive past, write vision, order your world, ritualize growth, validate yourself. Stop waiting, start moving. Discipline's your shield, focus your sword. You're not behind, you're blooming. The world doesn't shape you, you shape it. Rise, focus, become. Your destiny calls and you're ready to answer.